Okay, so we're moving on from the full face portraits. I said that they're the simplest, easiest, and so on. The profile is the next, probably the next easiest, though portraits just aren't easy. I'm not trying to kid you with that. So full of symbols, so full of ideas, preconceived thoughts, and whatever. Remember, we have to look at everything, if we're going to draw it, like we've never seen it before, even if it's a common object. Just think of it as I've never seen this before. And there's another thing on the other end of that, and it depends on what you're drawing, but you can also say, what if I never see this again? And if you can figure out how to put yourself in that kind of a mode, I'm drawing something that I've never really drawn before or thought that much about how it looks, and maybe I'll never see it again. But anyway, the profile, or silhouette, some people call it, is tricky in and of itself, because your left brain is going to want to turn it around to that view that we've been using. I said it's the simplest, the easiest, full face. Not full face at all. So a couple of things I want to talk about here that's going to make this simpler. First of all, I tried to separate the skull and a little bit of hair from the background because it was not identifiable in the picture. And hard to get, actually hard to get silhouette pictures that are worthy of this exercise. I want to point out a couple of things. The eye from the side takes on an entirely different shape. Now, your left brain knows that it's still that symbol, but from the side, we can't see that. So if you look at his eye, it's a triangular shape. It's not that shape. So see that and then draw that. And there's a tiny negative space, it'll be the white of his eye. The other thing that is very helpful when we're drawing silhouettes in particular, we're back to negative space. Remember I told you we were always going to have negative space going on whenever we can really see something and draw something. Count on your negative space to show you the way. So I'm going to put at the tip of his chin and to the tip of his nose, I'm going to put my straight edge so that you can see this negative space, this very dark gray, almost black shape there. Negative space. If you can see that, draw that. It will keep you from having the lips way out in front of having these features out of proportion. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to take your straight edge up to the tip of his nose and up to the tip of his forehead. A much smaller, thinner, but nonetheless important negative space right there. Okay? That should really help. And I hope you get a good silhouette out of this. Remember, don't let your left brain tell you bad stuff. Enjoy this one.